In this video, I'm going to show you how to trade Deriv Multipliers as a beginner and why you should consider Deriv Multipliers as a beginner. So what is a Deriv multiplier? A multiplier simply helps you control big positions with a small amount of money. So let me explain to you what I mean by this. If you are trading normal options like rise and fall, you know that a 1% move gives you a 1% return. For example, if you go to the Deriv platform right here, you can see that on this platform right here, this is where we trade options, right? This is the D-Trader platform. If we put a stake of $20 right here, we have a fixed payout. For example, that is going to give us like $38 in payout, which is like $18 profit on your same $20 take trade, right? But with multipliers, it's a little bit different. With multipliers, what happens is you can choose how much you want to amplify your trade. For example, with the same $20, right, you can put a times 100 multiplier, and that means that same $20 take trade is going to be a $2,000 position size in the market. And you might be saying, courage, but that's the same as CFDs or leverage in CFDs, right? Yes, the concept is the same. What you are doing here is you are putting leverage on your options trade, but the difference here is that on normal CFDs you are going to choose a leverage when you are creating your account, right? But with the Deriv multipliers, you can choose different multipliers on each and every trade. So your account is not leveraged, but you are going to leverage your trades based on how confident you are going to be feeling on each and every trade. And I'm going to show you how it looks like, right? But what you have to understand before I show you exactly step by step how to trade these multipliers, what you need to understand is that the power of multipliers is going to go both ways, just like leverage, right? If the market is going in your direction, you are going to be making more money, and if it's going against you, that means you are also going to be losing more. So I'm going to show you step by step how to place your first trade on the multipliers and how to do it, right? So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to the Deriv platform. What you can do is you can click the link in the description and you are going to visit the Deriv platform and create your account. So once you create your Deriv account, the process is very simple. You are going to land on this page. If you are just a beginner, you need to create a demo account first to see how it works, right? So once you land on this, you are going to open here where it says Deriv Trader, right? So you open here and then the Deriv Trader is going to open. This is the platform where you trade options on Deriv, right? So the first thing that you are going to do here is you are going to select which instrument you want to trade as multipliers, right? So you can click here and you can select all the markets that you want, from Deriv synthetic indices to forex, stock indices, crypto, and commodities. A lot of instruments right here, and you can scroll down to see all the instruments that you can trade right here as options, right? So well, in this case, we selected volatility 101S index, right? The next thing, you want to select the multipliers. So you come here to the trade types, and then here at default is going to be on accumulators, and then click here, and then you select multipliers, and then you select right here. Once you select multipliers, this is everything that you need. Here is where you are going to be placing your trades, and this is where you are going to be analyzing your market. So most of you would like to use obviously the candlestick patterns right here. So you're going to select your candlestick chart like this, and this is how you trade on multipliers. First thing is you want to analyze the market and predict if the market is going to go up or is going to go down, just like you do in any other market, right? So you can use drawing tools like this, right? So you can use drawing tools, you can use any other things that you want, right? So for example, the market have just touched the trend line right here, and I'm expecting the market to drop to the downside. So what is going to happen next is we are going to go to the stake right here, right? So the stake is the amount of money that you are going to put on this trade, and no matter what happens, you are never going to lose more than the stake. This is the total risk you want to put on this trade. So for example, I'm going to place different trades right here to show you different multipliers and how they work. So you're going to be putting, like for example, let's say 50, because this is a demo account obviously. So you're going to be putting $50 right here, right? So the next thing that we want to do is we want to select our multiplier, right? So our multiplier is how big our position is going to be. So to show you different examples, here we just put 100 multiplier right here, and then I'm just going to click down, right? We also have a stop loss and take profit, but I will talk more about that in a minute, right? So we placed our first trade right here. Let's select and place another trade right here with, for example, 400 multiplier, and with the same stake, and then again we are going to put down, right? So now we have our two positions opened right here on the left hand side right here, right? Now let's talk about the take profit and stop loss, right? So if I click here on my trade right here, if I place take profit right here, the take profit is the amount of money that you want to take. You want to close the trade automatically if you reach that amount, right? So let's say the whole amount that I'm risking right here is 50, but I want to take my profits if I make $30 on this trade. Then you just select $30 right here. Obviously, if you have a take profit, you also have a stop loss. So on the stop loss, you can select and say, how much money am I willing to risk here? Obviously, you already have risked the $50, but you might say, okay, if the trade is going against me and I lose like $20, I want to get out because the trade is going to the different direction. You just select right here, and then you have what is called due cancellation, right? So due cancellation is if for the next 60 minutes, right, the trade is not doing what you want, you might want to exit. So you might want to select due cancellation, and then if I select like 5 minutes, right, that means if things are going wrong and I want to exit this, no matter if I'm losing like $40 or $50 or whatever, after 5 minutes, if things are not going well, I can just pay $20 and cancel this deal right here, right? So this is how that's how you trade multipliers. Now let's look at our two trades that we placed right here, right? So our the first trade that we placed, we did 100 times multiplier, right? So the 100 times multiplier, you can see that the profit and loss is small on each and every move. So this is just like CFDs and any other trade. If the trade is going in a direction, you'll be making profits, right? But now, depending on your multiplier size, that's going to determine the size of your position. So the 100 times multiplier, you can see we are making a little bit of small profit on each and every trade, or a small loss on each and every move. But if you go to the times 400 multiplier, you can see that we are taking a bigger risk, but the stake is the same. We are still risking the same amount. But what is happening here with the multiplier is basically we are selecting the position size that we want for this trade. That's how you trade Deriv multipliers. If you want a step-by-step strategy that I use to trade multipliers to grow small accounts, then you need to subscribe to the channel and wait for the next video coming up, because that's exactly what you're going to be covering. And also, if you don't have a Deriv account, just click the link in the description, create a Deriv account right now, and you can get a deposit bonus. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.